Actually getting ready to start taking this lettuce out. This is lettuce that we started back in the middle of January as seeds in the house. And I did have a cold frame here a little while ago, which is in some of my previous videos. But we're going to go ahead and grab one of the lettuce for a salad later on, for a dressing that the ladies are going to make, the girls are going to make later on, which is going to be awesome. This is a Simpson lettuce. And we're going to also show how we make sure we get succession plantings for future continual crops of lettuce throughout the summer. What we're going to do here, we're going to basically talk about keeping lettuce growing throughout the season.
Okay.
Because the worst thing that happens is when you come around July, especially the first part of August, and you got tomatoes coming for BLTs, for those that like those, and you got no lettuce.
Yeah.
So I know you don't like BLT.
No. So this stuff you were saying you planted inside in
middle of January.
Yeah. But how do you plant when, I mean, lettuce is a cool weather crop, right?
How do you keep?
How do you plant it? How do you start it?
Right, because you can't get it germinate when it's too hot out.
Okay, so we're in June.
We're in June.
Typical June
Yep.
would be seeing upper 70s, low 80s.
Yep, and so I'm going to go ahead and create a couple of rows. You want to push that down, just get a couple of rows in there. And what we're going to do is...
So this will be transplanted out,
yes,
correct?
This is just to get going.
Start
exactly, yep. So just pack those. I always like to use a little board to kind of pack things down a bit.
Okay.
Now what I did is I took some wire hoops. You can use coat hangers, about 18 inches long, okay?
Okay.
And you just basically set these guys in here. And the reason for that is I'm going to be putting on this polyester over top of it.
Okay, now you could use burlap as well?
You can burlap it all.
We're looking for shade,
Shade,
correct?
exactly.
Okay.
And actually the burlap will be used to keep the moisture in. So we're
Love
going to go and just show some seeds that I have your favorite seed here, which
What do we have?
is...
Butterhead?
Yep, right here, bib.
Oh, I love a good bib.
Yep. So we're going to put 4 different varieties in here.
Okay.
We're going to do, and you don't need much space. You only need probably about, depends how much lettuce you want. You know, I like a lot of lettuce, and I grow more than what I need.
Because he gives some to me too.
Yes, and also the neighbors, and what bolts goes to the compost bin. We got romaine, and we have salad bowl.
So I'm just going to sprinkle this in.
Sprinkle, yeah, and do maybe about 6 inches.
Okay.
Then leave a little space and do the next one.
Don't you usually use a popsicle stick to mark? Oh, look at you.
I do have some. Actually, I'm going to plant also broccoli.
Okay.
And red cabbage, because those take a little longer to get going, and I want these for the fall.
So we'll go ahead and continue to plant these, and then we're going to come back and show you how you shade this,
I'll
okay?
wrap it up, yep. All right, so we've planted some red cabbage, some broccoli, which is for the fall crops, as I said earlier. And then we got a little bit of more lettuce here we've planted.
And I'm just covering it with, like you said, about 1/8 of an inch. You don't need much coverage, okay?
1/8 inch, 1/4 inch. And,
okay, so those are planted.
So
What's
next we're going to do, we're going to put some burlap, which I think is right behind you. The reason I like to put the burlap inside, it keeps the moisture. Even though you have a covering going overhead, this is just going to give it a little extra protection for moisture.
And this is actually contact on the dirt, correct?
Yeah, right in the dirt. Yep, exactly. And then we're going to take this remay. This is polyester, the same stuff I used to get broccoli started earlier. Corn, we'll show that in a garden tour later on. And we just put this on top. Sometimes I'll use the clothespins and to kind of hold this up. You don't have to have this quite as tight. I actually like to have it a little shorter.
Okay.
Kind of tuck it like this underneath, so we get a little air circulation underneath.
And we're going to just use, since you don't have clothespins, we're just going to use these garden. Are you going to go just right?
I'm going to go actually hold it up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to hold it up a little higher so it gets a little air circulation in there.
Got it.
So
and there you go.
That's how simple it is.
Oh, we should have watered it before we put this on, right?
Oh, nice thing about this, a little water, is you can water right through this.
Oh, wonderful. So it will get the rain.
Yep, we'll get the rain, everything, yep.
Great. Well, we're going to head into the kitchen next and show a couple dressing recipes to use on. Go ahead and show them.
Yep, to use on.
Right there.
There we go.
This
like
is lettuce.
This is a nice,
hey. Well, hello. We are in my backyard today with my little helper. And we are going to take some of the tips that my dad, your papa, has shared when it comes to lettuce and bring these tips into your own backyard. So we picked up this really awesome galvanized tub at Walmart. And why don't you just actually take a look at some of the awesome tubs that I found while we were there.
You never go up.
Hi guys, so So I'm actually in Walmart, and I just wanted to stop and show you something I found that would be absolutely perfect for our backyard planting project. And it is this entire collection of galvanized tubs. Now, they're meant for outdoor entertaining, but how perfect, like this square one, for herbs or a salad garden. I think I'm gonna get this one, although they did have an oblong one around the corner I have my eye on. The best part, they're all under $15. So once you find the container you want to use, I did buy one from Walmart. I have some vintage ones that currently have flowers in them, or I probably would have used one of those. But you want to go ahead and drill some holes in the bottom of this to allow for drainage. Then we're going to fill it with a raised garden soil. So I just buy it. My dad would probably dig some out of his garden and use some compost. But you know what? We're taking his tips, bringing them to the backyard and making it so that you guys can do it in your own backyard. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump all of this in here. Oh boy. Okay, so once you have your bucket, your bin filled with a good garden soil, oh Hunter, come over here. We're gonna come over here and help. We are going to go ahead and plant. Now, I am using a cut and come again lettuce. Now this, Hunter, it's okay, it's just dirt. Hunter, it's just dirt. Now I am using a cut and come again lettuce. This actually came out of my dad's garden. You can easily find this at your local garden center. But Dad's like, don't you dare buy any when you know I have some. So he put this in little 6-packs for me. And we're gonna go ahead and put these in, I don't know, about 4 inches across. So in this size tub, I can get 6. So you wanna help me? Okay, I'm gonna dig the little holes and you're gonna put one in each hole, okay? You ready? Now Hunter, do you like lettuce?
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of lettuce?
That and that
The
one.
red one too?
And
Okay.
green and red.
Okay, put it in here. Go ahead. Yeah, put it right in the hole. And this is great. This is something you can do with
And I'm going
kids.
to pat it down.
If you're particular, you might want to do it without children. But it really is fun to get the kids involved in the backyard gardening. Here, let's go ahead and put, oh wow, you really gave that one some love. Okay, sit down so you can do this one. Sit down, okay? Good job. And I find that when I have my children help me plant, that they really then want to eat what they've planted. My boys, they actually love vegetables, and I give a lot of the credit to my dad and him having them involved so much in his garden. So we're gonna go ahead and just finish planting these. You wanna come around here, Hunter?
Yeah.
And you can plant the last ones.
Yeah.
And then we're, oh, look at, what's that? A worm. You wanna see? This is what happens when it comes straight out of the garden. You get little worms in there.
Let me have it.
Hi, little worm friend.
Let me
Okay,
have
go ahead. You want it? Go ahead. Go show them. Go show them in the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, put it in the middle, by the circle, Right there. So once we have this finished planting, you okay there, buddy?
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and give it a good watering. And now, depending on the soil, if you get one with the organic fertilizer in it, if not, just use a fish emulsion or a good garden generic fertilizer. It's a little hard to focus when you have little loves by you. But anyways, I think you get the idea as how easy it is to plant your own backyard salad garden. Was this fun? Do you love it? Do you think you can go find your worm friend?
What one?
I think he dropped. Maybe go bring him back into our garden. We're gonna go ahead in the kitchen and show a great recipe for a family favorite salad dressing that you can use once this turns into never-ending salads for your family. We said we were gonna be in the kitchen, but actually we've taken the kitchen outside because it is a beautiful spring, almost summer evening. Plus, you just wanted an excuse to show off this.
My new
potting
potting
table.
table that I'll use for serving too.
I love
Why
it.
not?
So we are making a salad dressing to go on top of this gorgeous salad, fresh from Dad's garden, minus a few things like the cucumbers. And this is a recipe we've made, I mean,
For
years. It's wonderful, and it is a simple poppy seed vinaigrette. So, Mom, what do you need? It looks like you only need about 7 different ingredients.
You do, exactly 7. A mason jar.
Love it. We all have a
Oil.
mason jar.
1 cup. I did canola oil.
Okay.
But you could probably use
A vegetable oil?
vegetable
I wouldn't
oil.
use olive oil
No,
for this one. It would be a little
too
heavy.
heavy.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll actually just mix it. I'm going to actually shut this.
So we're gonna make it all in the mason
the
jar.
mason jar.
Easy, one messy bowl.
So let's take that
Okay.
and put in your 1/3 cup of red wine vinegar.
Okay, we're gonna do it right over this because
You got it.
Sloppy.
Good.
Okay.
Stick it right here. Awesome. Then you're going to do a 1/2 cup of sugar.
Oh,
Stick that in there.
wonderful. Now I don't even feel you would need the whisk. I feel like if it's in this, we could
You
just
probably
shake it.
don't, but if you did it in a big bowl, you could whisk
Now
it.
what was that?
That was a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika,
Okay.
1 teaspoon of salt. I actually did a tad less, but you could do the full teaspoon if you want. 1 teaspoon of dry mustard,
And then to of course make it poppy seed dressing.
a whole tablespoon of poppy seeds. Stick your
Okay.
jar on, and if you only have the metal lids, you can use that too. Shake, give it
That's
to your,
working really well.
give it to your kids.
Yeah. That's it, guys. That is it. It's
And
good
look at
arm
the
workout.
color. The
I'm
red
actually gonna
wine
bring it a little
vinegar
closer.
and the paprika give it that pretty kind of
Pinkish
a rosy
color.
pinky color.
And it will
Exactly.
separate in the fridge, which is fine. So just shake it up.
Yes, in between using it, shake it
Oh,
up.
I love
It's
it.
a light.
It is.
It's not a heavy
I
dressing.
put this over berries, like if you have berries on the salad.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Can add deviled eggs,
wonderful.
chicken, mandarin oranges, whatever.
Perfect. Well, this recipe is on the blog at From the Family. We're going to put the link right in the description below. And it's a favorite of our family, and I
It
hope
is.
it becomes a favorite in yours.
Great. Enjoy.